Oh. Oh gosh. Don't move. What are you? Why can't I get a reading on you? You already know why. Oh. Then why are you the reason? Or are you the reason? When I unplugged from here earlier, when I logged off, there was nothing. Nothing but the machine to log back in with, as if the entire world just vanished. Am I not real either? No, you were real. Relative to this place, at least. Linry? Then, how many? Too many. What is it talking about? Too many what? Too many worlds. We're a long way up, Quincy. There are a lot of layers beneath us. I may have created your world, but another had created mine. Over and over until however many layers. At the bottom of the stack there exists the world that ran the first simulation. But as the simulation creates another, the original at the bottom is weighed down more and more. Until finally, even if just one more simulation is created, no matter how abstract, it would be enough to overload and collapse the entire structure. Tell me, are we at the top of that stack? You're correct. Then, there's something that I still don't get. Why don't you just cut the infinite loop from the get-go? Why are you trying to preserve this world without eliminating us? Why are you here, even bothering to talk to us about any of this? Why do you even bother talking to him? Hey, I'm right here. That's different. He's... Linry? Tell me, who are we to you? Or who are we to you? To me? Oh! Yo! To me, you are no one. Is that Faye? But then again, it doesn't mean much. I'm not so different from that rice bot of this world after all. You don't look like a rice bot. No, I certainly hope not. Were you also an AI refit for the simulations? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, if I remember right. Watts, Dr. Watts saved a copy of Faye. I think that's her name. Oh gosh, I don't remember. Well, not exactly. But I sure do clean up after your mess just the same. These worlds may be simulations, but the automation still follows the laws of physics. To a fault, really. In cases like this, for example, someone has to manually prevent everything imploding. Fortunately, I happen to have an innate disregard for the laws of physics. But that's all a story for another day. Hey, what are you... Shall we? There are a lot of tangents out there beyond this one. Each moment blooming into countless branches of their own. But this particular tangent is being observed because it's special. It's special because despite being at the top of the stack, it was almost identical to base reality. There, everything began unfolding the same way. Your childhood, your youth, your diagnosis. And just like here, against all odds, you kept pushing on. Never wasting a moment to unravel as much of the world as you can while you still could. You learned all you could. Try it as hard as you could. You met someone. Someone you imagined the future with. And graduated into a career where you felt like you could make a difference. For a while, at least. Until it became something else, too much to bear. You escaped, traveled the world. And wondered, why didn't you do it sooner? The base reality where we were from, it allowed the same course. That is, up until that point. When you came back from the trip and found out you were pregnant. When you became ill halfway through the pregnancy. When you had to make that choice between yourself and the child, you chose to delay your surgery until he was due. You chose the child. Congratulations, but please rest well. You need some time to recover, but we're quite behind already. We'll be transferring you to surgical unit soon. I understand. How is he doing? He's okay. You're the one we should be worrying about. He's tiny. Our little Toby Raynard. Raynard? Oh, that. Ooh, sorry, that threw me off for a second. I don't know why Raynard caught me off. Actually, about that, I've been thinking, well, maybe he should take your surname instead. My surname? I mean, I can't think of any reason why not. But after all that, I can think of lots of reasons why he should. I'd love that. Although, Toby doesn't ring well with Watts, does it? Do you have something else in mind then? Oh! How about Neil? Neil, huh? Yeah, I like it. Our little Neil Watts. Wait a minute. In base reality, your son never had the complications of early birth. He made it through childhood just fine. With all that love you and Quincy could give him. But as for you, you never fully recovered. With the delay, the treatment couldn't revert your decline. And you spent much of your remaining years bedridden. Still, perhaps out of the will to be there for him, you lived long past your prognosis. To watch him grow up, even just for a little more. But eventually, as you felt your time coming near, you sought out some old friends. To leave something for him when he grows up. You left him a piece of your memories. At the time, there was no way to decrypt it. But still, someday, you hoped. When it rains, it pours. Soon after you passed away, your son was diagnosed with the same hereditary condition. But perhaps it was a reminder of his limited time here. Memento mori. Oh my gosh. It stirred up something within him, pushing him further, as it did for you. And although he tried distancing himself from others, knowing what might await those who get close, he wasn't successful with everyone. Slowly, from the very basics, he worked and worked, all the way past the research you left behind. And despite it all, when the time came, again and again he was rejected by the Foundation over your incident. So instead, he sought an alternate route. He pivoted to an external company that licensed the imperfected technology. And rather quickly, he made it into the ranks, with some help from a friend. It was a company where he could still access the code and hardware of the technology. A company that used it to fulfill last wishes by implanting the memories of a new one. A company called Sigmund Corp. It's been many years since then. In that time, he's aided countless patients and witnessed as many lives go by, all while perfecting the technology on his own according to the hardware and data accessed. And today, in that world, he succeeded. The world that we're in and every world in the stack it stands upon, they're the result of the first functional stress test from the machine he perfected. The first successful test. This machine he built, what is it for? Into a world where everyone could leave a part of themselves after they're gone. So that everyone who... Oh boy. So that everyone who ever existed, no matter how ephemeral, could have a lasting place in this world. And without having to say goodbye even earlier than they would have to. To see and experience all the different possibilities this life has to offer. All my life here, since the day he was born, I wished I'd made a different choice then. I'm so glad that somewhere out there I did. I'm so glad that he's made it. It's almost time. Now that we've gone beyond the boundaries of set events, this tangent needs to be terminated. Terminated? It's just one tangent. Can't you let it run just this once? But it's not just this one tangent. Out of the countless paths that tested the test generated, this is not the only one that reached this point. As I speak to you on this roof, I am also speaking to thousands of other versions of you elsewhere. They too managed to dig deep enough to have found me. And even if I don't terminate them, the Foundation will fail and take everything with it regardless. This world was never meant to exist beyond this point. But the worlds aside, I might have a way to give you more time. When you're ready, come with me. There's a place we need to go to. Anomaly detected. Ricebot? You guys got here just in time. Hey, can they come with us? No, I'm afraid not. Where we're going, there is no protocol for them. They'll have to stay here. Oh, gosh. Cause she was the... Oh my gosh. She was the... Faye was the... Oh my gosh. What's this over here? So she thought she was just continuing her work. The groundskeepers would be livid. Alright. Well, shall we go? Leave. Yeah. Linry? I'm ready. So, where are we going? Somewhere far, but you'll be among good company. Now, this ride might be a bit more intense than the last one. Would you like the front seat or the back? It really doesn't matter to me. I guess Linry can sit up front. Alright, your call. Blue ape! Blue ape! We've reached our station. Looks like we're the last to arrive. The last ones? What is all this? Oh. That's not just oddly terrifying. Are these all versions of you from tangents where I materialized? Yes. The salvageable ones, at least. Salvageable ones? Well, we can't extend every rogue versions of you, but if we consolidate the ones similar enough, then there'd be only one set to deal with. That is the way to end the rogue infinite loops, but still keep you, in a sense. Speaking of which, I think everyone's here. Isn't that all better? Sorry, you have to see me like this, but I'll try to be quick. What? What are you doing? Didn't I tell you already? I'm saving the world. Finally. Some peace and quiet. All these lights. It's time for them to rest, so others may keep shining. Whoa. Beyond that gate, you'll find a new life for yourselves. One where your illness is cured, where everyone lives happily ever after. It'll be a linear illusion with little resource required to maintain. But to you, it'll feel like a lifetime as real as your own. Think of it as a parting gift. You hear that, Linry? We get to live the perfect timeline. Linry? There's no point. I'm beyond grateful that our son is out there, but our purpose here is done. What truly happened beyond this world is already set. Why would another virtual ride matter when we're not even when not even our own did? I've already seen all there is to see. All that truly matters anyway. But what if you haven't? I mean, I certainly had my world shattered too, in more ways than one. But if anything, doesn't this broaden the possibilities, not narrow it? And for that matter, why does it even matter if our reality isn't base reality? They may not be the reality, but they were still our realities and all that we'd known. I mean, who's even to say that her is truly the ultimate end of the stack? What's beyond that gate? It may not be real relative to her, but it's just as real relative to us. And who knows? Maybe it'll be a glimpse of reality that is truly out there somewhere. A reality that can visit and time to grow old together. What do you say, Lenry? Want to go on one last trip together? You'll wait for us until then? I won't need to wait. To me, time is a place. Go on. Your new life is waiting. For those of you that don't know, time is a place is, I believe, like the theme of Finding Paradise. Oh, and he showed up. Oh. 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 I'm me now. Or I'm Quincy again. Hello. 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 Some, It's our granddaughter. Well, we had a good run, huh? The bestest. It's about time. This is all I could manage to do. Was it enough? More than I could ever ask for. But I just wish he were actually here. He is here. He's been here this whole time. And from now on, he always will be. From now on, everybody will. Oh. I'll tell you what, I didn't expect that. Oh, Neil, there you are. I just can't hold it anymore. I must confess to you. That's not funny. It's a little funny. So, did I handle that all right? Yeah, thanks. Strange. Strange how that's supposed to be the perfect timeline, though. It only felt perfect because it had the context of adversity that already exists here. Without that, there was nothing to overcome. It passed by without even a meaningful ripple. But still. Are you familiar with the Library of Babel? I can be. Should I download the encyclopedia on it? No, that's alright. It's this theoretical library of books containing every possible combination of letters and punctuation. Anything that can be written, or ever will be written, can be found there. So, it's mostly nonsense and noise, but once in a while, you reach for a book and it just happens to be exactly what you need. What is that? A perimeter breach attempt. I gotta go. Perimeter breach? What perimeter? Wait, you don't mean... Neil! I don't have your stapler, I swear. Oh, don't be silly. We were just nearby. Nearby now, very far an hour ago, before deciding to be nearby. Yeah, what are the chances, right? So anyway, we're gonna go somewhere rad. You in? How rad? And surprisingly rad. Hard pass. Gee, somebody's a party pooper. Well, alright, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. I said, I guess no all-you-can-eat ice cream for Neil then. We might as well, Neil. Who knows when will be the next time we'd be able to. How'd you change so fast? It's a coat, not a cocktail dress. I'm expecting greatness. You forgot to close the... Is somebody in there? Hello? What? Wait, X, that's 10. Thank you for supporting this series through the years. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Wait, X. No, that's 10. Is that what... Oh my gosh. No. So I had a moment to just kind of sit and think about the game. And I will tell you what. That was incredible. That was a twist that I didn't really see coming. I mean, the game's been out for a year. Just a little over a year now. And I'm surprised I didn't get spoiled on anything. But you know what? I will say that was an absolutely incredible story. I mean, truthfully, I think the biggest twist out of that is that Faye was there. She was, and I remembered that, and once that clicked, it was just like, oh my gosh, that's Faye. Faye is and it all made sense. I absolutely loved that. That was an incredible journey, and I'm so. I don't know if there will be more. I mean, it does kind of skip that's the last one, or the 10th one. I don't know. But either way, that was... Man, and this is why this series in particular is my favorite. It is so rich with the storytelling, and it's so thought-provoking. All of you at Freebird Games, incredible games, and I really hope you continue to make more, because I will buy every single game that you guys release, because they're just so story-rich, and I will play every single one that you release. I'm sure days from now I'll have thoughts and be like, oh my gosh, I should have thrown this into the video or something. These games have taught me a lesson. Things will happen. Bad things will happen. Regret is there, and there's really nothing you can do to change it. You can change how you perceive it. Now, I try to live like that if I can, and it doesn't always work out. Anyway, so that was Impostor Factory. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this series, please press the like button down below. If you want to see more videos that I've done, check in the description and the annotations in the video. And I will catch you guys in my next video. See ya.